Sonny Palermo here for BetRepublic.com with our quick hitter on the Monday night game between the Packers and the Vikings. But first, a little bit about yesterday. I had a good day. I had a good day in college Saturday, 3-1. Went 2-1 yesterday. I was kept from my perfect 3-0 day when the Oakland Raiders went up against the last place defense in the league, Houston, and only managed to score 6 points, screwing me on the over in that game. Now, I read an article in the paper this week. A guy took his daughter to an Oakland home game 2 weeks ago and wrote a letter to the press and to the Oakland Raider organization complaining that not only he was near that section where the nuts are, not only were they screaming and drinking and openly doing drugs, they were also, one couple was fornicating. Fornicating is such a funny word. Well, I don't know if they were doing it in the stands, if it's true or not, but they certainly screwed me out of my perfect 3-0 yesterday. But other than that, no complaints. A good weekend. Got to see the Jets finally lose. Are they for real or not? A little less belief this week, unless you're in New York, of course, where the papers are talking about Jet miscues that cost them the game. In other words, when the Jets got the ball 4 times on turnovers from the Titans, it was the aggressive Rex defense. Yet when New Orleans forced all the turnovers yesterday, it was Sanchez miscues, not that the Saints defense was better. But the final score tells the truth, and we know what that truth is. Next, we've got Green Bay, Minnesota tonight. They're talking about possibly being the biggest game ever ratings-wise for ESPN. I think it'll fall a little short. A lot of drama off the field because of Favre. I don't know if there's that much on it yet. It's only week 3. Not a whole lot of suspense other than the outside soap opera going on. Tough game for me to cap because I'm not a big Favre fan. Not a big Childress fan either, but he is 5-1, or rather McCarthy's 5-1, Green Bay's coach, 5-1 lifetime. So head-to-head chess match, my game planning against yours. Got to like McCarthy in that one. He's also 3-0 against the spread in Minnesota. So like that, I'm trying to find reasons to like the Packers tonight, even though I'm kind of biased. You got to be careful as a capper to not do that. You know, Green Bay has not played up to expectations so far in their first 3 games. Came out of that preseason perfect 4-0, looking tough on both sides of the ball. They've looked mediocre, even in the games that they've won. And then they had the last second game where they blew it to Cincinnati. So they haven't played up to expectations, even in the games they've won. Tonight, they're not expected to win. 4.5 to 5-point underdogs against Minnesota Vikings in Minnesota. Maybe this will be the night they continue not to play to expectations, the expectation to lose, and they actually come up with a good game like we've expected them to do all season long. You know, despite some horrible competition, Minnesota has been losing at the half of every game. All 3 games they're losing at the half. They ended up beating Cleveland 34-20, but that's Cleveland at 0-3. They ended up beating Detroit, but only 27-13. And those 2 records combined, Cleveland and Detroit, 1-7. Green Bay faced a little bit tougher competition with Chicago and Cincinnati. St. Louis, of course, last week, no competition for anyone except maybe the Raiders or the Browns. So despite some horrible competition, Minnesota's been behind at the half. Can they afford to do that tonight with the Packers in town? A Packer team that's going to be incentivized to kick some butt, not only because it's one of 16 games, and professional athletes should always be able to get up for a game when you've got a 16-game season, but also because it's a Monday night game where the rest of the league, fellow players, and the whole world's watching them, and also the incentive, the energy, the rush of getting out there on that field and getting a chance to sack Favre or to intercept Favre or for Rodgers to outplay him. A lot of extra incentive on that Green Bay side tonight. Unfortunately, though, maybe just my bias because I don't like Favre and I want to see him go down on national TV to the team that he broke up with or broke up with him, depending on which of the girls you listen to. I bought them earlier in the week, paid a little extra juice and got the hook off. I got Minnesota -3. That's my play on tonight. Looking ahead to week 5, early week 5 look-aheads. You know, 2 lines stuck out to me. As pitiful as they looked in Denver yesterday, Dallas, almost 9.5, 10-point, almost a double-digit favorite on the road. Again, testament to just how bad Kansas City is. And the other line, because I want paybacks on the Raiders for costing me my perfect day yesterday, New York Giants. I went right to the Raiders game this week and said, let's look betting against them and getting back that play at the Giants. And the Giants are -17. So congratulations, Raiders. You've now lost 75 out of your last 100 games, which I think might be the NFL record for a 100-game set. 25-75, and you're a 17-point road dog 3 or 4 short weeks into the season. And by the way, your coach might be arrested this week, they announced. So that's a line that stuck out to me. Don't know if I can lay 17. The Giants tend to let in backdoor covers, and Eli Manning getting an MRI today because of his heel. It's a little bit hurt. Can't lay that 17. We'll have to look for paybacks on Oakland some point later in the season. That's my quick hitter tonight. Again, I bought Minnesota rather. Bought a little juice off, got a -3, but I'd gladly pay and lose this bet out of the winnings from this weekend just to see Brett go down on national TV. That's it. That's a quick hit. See you over at BetRepublic.com, where we look at all the games every day from a sports bettor's point of view. Thanks for tuning in.